Memes have solidified their way into people's portfolios. I myself, as somebody who's been involved with crypto for years, transitioned about 10% of my portfolio to meme coins within the last year. It's really simple. You find a really cute hippo named Moodang that you resonate with, you buy it because it's funny, and the virality of that hippo also affects possibly the price of your coin. It's pretty simple. There's been tons out there. So this video is really to focus on which are the ones that you should be looking at. We spent 1 week in paid alpha groups where we traded and bought coins from 50K to 100K, 200K, whatever market caps, which means very, very small coins with under like 1,000 holders. In this video, I want to look at some of the much bigger meme coins that relative to meme coins are safer than buying these lower market caps. Like which ones could do, instead of 100x, like the 1 in a million shot of those low market caps, which one of these could 5x or 10x or do whatever? Well, let's look at it in this video. So we're not gonna spend a ton of time on this. I just want to point out the obvious. First off, a lot of this bottom row has to go. Pesto is really cute. Still think that was a beta play to Moondang. Moondang, they have it, or Clemente has it from 100 mil to 500 mil. I would put Moondang way up. I really think Moondang could go to a bill at least. So, I mean, that cute viral hippo, I want to put Moondang up. Dog, which is a rune on Bitcoin, I would put Dog up. I definitely think Dog to a billy is super possible if runes make it. So if runes make it, I think Dog is just like the #1 rune coin, and there is no even second close to it currently. So it would just make sense for the largest one to hit a billion. I think that's easy. So I made a public meme coin video like a month and a half ago that we're up 150% on throughout the whole portfolio. I also did updates to this portfolio in my free Telegram, Chris Coffee Trades. I'll leave that down below. Unfortunately, I did have it on auto delete history. I mean, that's just the default for Telegram, so I can't show you what that actual thread on here was, but I do a lot of these updates from small to larger market cap coins on here, a lot of news and other stuff, so hop in there. Doge is obvious, that's right. Shib, obvious. Pepe is pretty obvious. I mean, I think it's already at 1 billion plus, so I mean, it's kind of already, I mean, a lot of these are already at 1 billion plus, but I guess it's like, are they going to stay there? Like, obviously it's going to stay there, unless it does have a competitor that I've talked about in other videos. It's kind of like the first Pepe, but I'm not going to go into that right now. I think WIF can stay, and I think Bonk can stay. The Solana ecosystems are strong. Those are kind of leaders of the ecosystem. Honestly, I think Brett could work its way up to 1 billion plus as well. That seems to be the dominant base meme coin. I still think base has a ton of running to do, so I would actually bump that up to +1 bill. I think Popcat, oh man, Popcat's a hard one. I do think Popcat could go over a bill, and I have my money where my mouth is on that, because I actually have Popcat right now that I bought around 500 mil. I think it's at like 700 mil, 800 mil right now. Mog, absolutely above a bill. So moving a lot of these up. I have a decent amount of Mog. I think Mog is like one of the memes that really can like go viral and stay viral, because Mog is such a widely used term, whereas a lot of these things aren't, and they're more like culture coins. Mog's kind of a culture, but it just hits, you know, everything. I don't know enough about Mew, but I would take that off just this list entirely, just because I don't really know enough about it. Bohm, I don't know a lot about Bohm besides that it was like the start of the last pre-sell meta. It went over 1 billion really quickly. It's held really well despite not having any KOLs or influencers that I know of. But with all that being said, I still don't really know enough about it to put it on this list. Giga, I think Giga can hit 1 billion. It's another Chad meme that just makes sense. Michi is kind of like a mid-tier Solana coin. I mean, I would honestly keep that here. Maybe even move it down one. But yeah, I'll move it down one. Ponk, get that off this list. Mother, I don't know. Mother is Iggy Azalea's coin. She's put a lot of effort into it, apparently. She threw like a big party in Singapore that's controversial. A bunch of, I'm not going to talk about it right here. But, you know, she is sticking with it. She does have a big following. Man, that's a hard one. I really think it's probably good right here, 25 to 100 mil. I think it could work its way up, and it could also become absolutely irrelevant, because if she quits posting about it and doing things with it, then it's gone. Mumu, I think Mumu can do a couple 100 mil. I think it's already probably at that or close to it. They've done some really good marketing, really good advertising during this bear market. That's Mumu the bull. It's really cute. The IP is strong. Billy, I still think Billy's controlled by a lot of insiders. I don't really have a strong opinion on Billy. Just gonna take it off. I think it's cute. I think it, you know, could be mid-tier or low mid-tier where it's at, but I don't have a strong opinion on it. Fwog has been taking off. I think Fwog, multiple 100 mil. I watched this thing I had a buy order set in at 9 mil and it never got triggered, and then immediately went up to like 80 mil. So that was fun. Smoking Chicken Fish. This is like a cult coin of, they have like a church, like a certified church. I'm gonna go, it's kind of hard to put a label on this. This happened when I was at the Bitcoin conference and I just never got into it, never cared. From an outsider that doesn't really care, this is so cultish that I'm kind of bearish on it, despite that it's stronger following. It does have a lot of KOLs and influencers, but honestly, I think around this range or lower, I wouldn't put it up at all. R-Dog, I think, is a trend right now. I don't really see that trend continuing, but we'll see. I think this is good to get if you could have gotten on the hype. Epic's cool, but I wouldn't put this on the list. I love Nub. I love the IP. It's like one person with multiple million followers, like running some of the best memes I've seen. And I really like Brainlet. It basically stands for brain rot. It's something that, like, if you consume so much content, then you're going to end up brainlet, you know, without a brain. So I think that's good. I think both of these could easily be on the higher 25 mil, maybe break through to the next tier. So with all that being said, these are some of the higher tier tokens. I would add a few to it. Last night was pretty tough. We found this ticker from the alpha group I'm in. It's actually painful to watch right now because some more happened on another wallet that I'll tell you in a second. It was this frog named Tong. Okay, so Tong, and then the ticker is, I'm gonna say this wrong, and this is all adding up, Douyin Frog. So basically there's a Chinese meta going on right now. Basically there's a lot of tickers being launched on TikTok viral memes. So they, basically everybody was like, well, let's start doing it on Chinese TikTok viral memes. Well, Douyin is basically the Chinese TikTok. It's, I guess, the name for it, another video platform or whatever. Well, this is one of the first ones that was really like on that meta. I found that out early from the alpha group that I'm in, from my alpha group series I just did. You can go check that out. And so I bought in. I also saw that there was I've been doing a lot of wallet tracking lately, and there was an early person on Mooding that bought in very early to this Tong. So I basically ended up breaking even on this. I did a $73 buy. I sold 118, and then I sold 74. That doesn't sound right. I think it's actually mistracked this, but basically I didn't make a whole lot on it. I did make a little bit on it. Problem is, it didn't do a lot, and I kind of got flooded out of my bag. So these like minutes and hours feel like days in these small cap meme coins. But basically while I was sleeping, this thing did numbers and just keeps going up and up and up and up, and it went to 525k. This would have been like an 8x from where I sold. That $100 that I bought would have now, or the $74 that I bought would have, anywhere around this area would have been $500, multiple, you know, around there. And I also bought another wallet. I slept on that wallet because I really believed in this one, and I woke up and it was still telling around like 70k when I woke up. And I was just like, you know what, I'm just gonna sell break even. I literally sold the bottom on that, and now it's currently back at 200k. So that was some fun times. Again, generational wealth, you know, kidding, obviously faded, but I like to update you guys on my trading journey, of course. I'm using BullX for this. I always have the link for BullX down below if you want to use that. It kind of tracks like the dev buy, dev sell, gives me the pump vision page and all that. And then of course I do updates on my Telegram. I've been having a lot of fun with these. I've been leaving a keyword at the end of every video. I do think I said a keyword in the middle of this video. Obviously this recording takes a lot longer than what you're seeing right here, but we're gonna scrap that if you made it till the end. I want to know if you guys want me to do another meme coin tier list like this. So just leave down below another. And shout out to all the people that made it to the end of the last video, like Patty saying yes, option 1. We got BitCloud again, option 1. Dory, option 1. Saz, we got Crypto Uranium. We got all kinds of people. Honestly, thank you to everybody who commented, but especially the people that made it to the end. You guys are champs because like you're really dialed in. I can't believe you guys are making it all the way to the end of these videos because I know they're kind of long. So yeah, just drop down another down there if you want me to do another one of these. These votes were if you guys wanted me to run it back in the same alpha group, and I take your vote into heart, and that's what I'm currently doing. I'm not doing a daily update anymore, but I am obviously doing more content still around the alpha group. So all that being said, I'll catch you guys next video.